If you want to learn something about God, shut your mouth and listen to me for a minute.
Many children healed. We've seen midgets grow. We've seen arms and legs that stop growing because the growth cells that stop. Mandada basata. I don't make this stuff up.
Behold, the atheist's nightmare.
That's the power of the Holy Ghost!
Why do they teach every other theory in science except creation?
Warlocks are enemies of God.
And no one's ever going to convince me that the Word of God is not true.
You know, if you put Jesus Christ first, that he'll look after all your bills.
And so the devil said, okay, it's a deal.
And if you want to tell me how to live my life, it better line up with the Word of God or shut your mouth.
I'm loaded. I'm pregnant with miracles.
What do you believe?
Send us the cash.
Welcome to the Bible Dumb Podcast. This is the podcast where two atheists read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I'm your host, Davy Hell.
And I'm Jessie Hell.
And I am so happy to be recording another episode, and I'm super happy to listen to that theme song yet again.
I was thinking while we were dancing to it that...
Which we do every time.
We do every time. You know how Moses is such a little scam artist?
Yeah.
If he was alive during today times and he had YouTube videos, he'd be on there for sure.
Oh, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd have a little clip. Well, we'd have a clip of Aaron. Moses doesn't talk. His uncircumcised lips.
He just told it. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
fair.
that's technicality, but
yeah.
No, he'd be on there. He couldn't resist.
Be like, bring me your turkey and dressing recipes.
Yeah. That is, the theme song is, like, I think, what I'm most proud of in this podcast. Like, we've actually gotten a couple compliments on just the theme song. One of our biggest fans who comments on, like, almost every post on YouTube was, like, gave us a big compliment when we first started about the theme song. And then just the other day, I was talking to my friend who listens to the podcast. Shout out, Extifer. Take the Christ out. Extifer, that's my new thing. You know, it's like Xmas.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Well, he was listening to the last episode of Exodus, and he really liked the part where I read the chapter headers or the page headers to the theme song. He was like, it just sounds so epic. It's so good. It's like, yes. Loved it. Made me really happy.
Oh, did you put the theme song in the background of it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
It's good. Remember, we talked about me putting some music on it. I just used the theme song. Just the background. All right, well, you know, so he's just listening to that one recently because we're a few episodes ahead. You know, we're a few chapters into Numbers, which has its benefits and its drawbacks because it's nice that we can have a little wiggle room on when we record, but sometimes we let some time pass between readings and we really forget what we read.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks.
So, do you remember anything about Numbers so far?
No.
Okay, here's what I remember. Started off right off the bat, giving us numbers, telling us how many people are in each tribe, and there's like thousands and thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whereas I thought there's maybe just like 8,000 or like one tribe, but no, there's like not only 12 tribes, but each tribe has like 40,000 people or more.
Yeah.
Then we got
the women are they're pregnant back to back in order to make that many babies.
Oh yeah, multitudes.
Uh-huh.
Go out and create multitudes for God. That's the only thing women are for. Yeah, one thing I forgot to call out in Exodus that I saw on a really great Instagram page called Atheist Bible Study. Shout out. Where he just goes through the Bible and highlights just fucked up passages from the Bible. And yeah, remember when in that chapter they were just assigning just taxes? It was like at the end of Exodus, and they were like saying, all right, well, men from this age to this age need to pay
Oh.
this many shekels.
Yes.
I forgot to comment on the fact that like women were like worth like way less than men. It's just very obvious. And then when I went back and saw that, I was like, oh yeah, we should have had a nice little feminist conversation about that, but we blew it. Anyway, after that, we had a really boring episode last time, all about the Levites being chosen to be in charge of the tabernacle.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got everybody's job. Like, you're in charge of the curtains, you're in charge of the incense. Like, it was pretty painful.
While everybody else goes off to war.
I think so, yeah. Just convenient. I mean,
I'm kind of I'm not hoping for. I mean, this is fictional, so it's fine. But like, I'm kind of hoping for some story.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll go to war.
what? I think, there's going to be some war, I'm sure. There's got to be.
Is there war in the Bible?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Mm.
I mean, there's already been a little bit of war. We just didn't get a lot of details about it other than
Yeah.
Moses' arms. But yeah, if I was going to go to war, like, be in charge of the tents.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
I kind of love battle.
I'd be just fine
here's my new
being
thing.
a cook.
Tell me what you think. I've been thinking about this a lot ever since last time I read the Silmarillion. Just that I thought it would be fun to worship my own chosen pantheon of gods.
Okay.
So like Tolkien has some pretty cool gods. One of them that I really like is named Tulkas, and he's the god of just like wrestling, of joyous battle.
Is that you?
He's like Thor, yeah. He's just like the god of like taking joy in fighting. And I thought like it'd be cool but he's a good guy. So like he is tracks down and fights Melkor, the bad guy. The evil god. And he's the only one who like laughs while he's doing it, while he's like getting beat up and beating up the other dude. And I thought, it'd be cool if I like worship the Tolkien gods. Sarcastically, obviously.
So when you go to work
so,
with
like,
your black guy, you can be like, oh, I was...
No, yeah, or like before I go to like jiu-jitsu or taekwondo or anything, I could like say a prayer to Tulkas to give me power. I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. You should try it out, see if it works.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Hey,
Report-
testability.
Report back.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Numbers chapter 7. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle, and had anointed it, and sanctified it, and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them, and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, and were over them that were numbered, offered, and they brought their offering. This is like really hard to read sometimes.
That was really weird how it said, and they're numbered. So that means like they're important.
Yeah, I guess so. But like everybody was numbered, right?
I thought everybody was numbered, but maybe there's some little peasants that aren't numbered,
But they offered, which was a weird turn of phrase. And they brought their offering before the Lord, 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Take it of them, that they may be to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And thou shalt give them unto the Levites, to every man according to his service.
And Moses...
Making salaries here.
Oh, yeah. And Moses took the wagons and the oxen, and gave them unto the Levites. 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon according to their service. And 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari according unto their service, under the hand of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. But unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belonging unto them was that they should bear upon their shoulders.
What?
That was their job. God gave them a job to like carry shit, so they didn't get any oxen.
So see, The people that have to do the hard work, the hard labor, don't get shit.
Yeah. They don't get numbers. They don't get oxen.
That's unbelievable. So typical.
And the princes offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offering before the altar. And the Lord said unto Moses,
They shall offer their offering, each prince on this day, for the dedicating of the altar.
And he that offered his offering the first day was Nahashon, the son of Aminadab, of the tribe of Judah. And his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. So we give him like a badass horse, and then also just a silver bowl full of money. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Oh, I guess the silver bowl was worth 70 shekels. I just pictured a silver bowl full of coins. Okay, so I gave him a expensive bowl filled with oil. I was about to make fun of giving oil for a gift, but then I remembered that we gave like all of our relatives olive oil for Christmas. Xmas.
From Italy. Olive oil from Italy.
It was awesome. I mean, I would want it.
It was fancy.
I would like that gift, but, 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold, full of incense. I like this, that the gift comes with an extra gift.
Yeah.
It's a cool practice.
It was good.
Yeah. Here's a badass spoon. Also, in the spoon,
it's like
something
when
tasty.
You give a present that needs batteries, you give some batteries too.
Oh, yeah. That's great. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering.
No joke. For a minute, I thought it was going to be a kid.
Oh. No, they're not allowed to sacrifice their kids. We learned that earlier. Although, I mean, where the fuck happened to that demon? I was really looking forward to hearing more about that child sacrifice demon.
Forgot about that.
Nope,
It'll come back.
We'll see. Speaking of sacrifices, I read something interesting the other day in that SPQR book about Rome. It was talking about how many of the Roman emperors declared themselves divine, right? So they said they were gods.
Mm-hmm.
And people accepted it, and it was a normal practice at the time for mortal men to enter into a deity status with the culture. Like, it was actually written into the pantheon. Like, okay, this guy's a god now, and he enters. And people didn't confuse them with the Olympians, which they thought were the real movers and shakers up there, because they would make offerings to the gods. But then if you were a human, like an emperor who was considered a god, they wouldn't make offerings to you. They would make offerings on your behalf to the gods. So when you went to go worship the emperor who was still alive and just sitting there looking at you, you would say, okay, I'm killing this animal on behalf of you to Jupiter, or one of the gods. But what it had me thinking was, people make such a big deal about Jesus being a man who was God, who went up to heaven, but they would just laugh ridiculously if you were to tell them Caesar Augustus, the first emperor of Rome, was a god who walked the earth. But his story is exactly like Jesus's, in the fact that he was said to have become a god and been a mortal man who was also a god, who died and ascended to heaven. In the writings of ancient Rome, that's what it said. So, this is
Little perspective.
This is right around the time, 0 CE, that Jesus was happening. Or I guess Jesus, it happened 33 years later, however old he was when he got killed. But right around the same time, this was just common practice where people claimed to be gods and be a deity and ascend to a heaven. So, interesting. All right, sorry for the tangent. On the second day, Nathanael, the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar, did offer. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70
heard about
shekels. Nope, this is a different dude.
Oh, okay. He's bringing the same gift to the party. All right.
I don't make this stuff up. No, this is the same old shit. Let's see if he brings a bowl and a spoon too.
I genuinely thought that you backtracked.
Nope, I just double checked, and the other guy was from the tribe of Judah. This is the dude from Issachar. All right, he brought a charger. He brought 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of gold of 10 shekels full of incense. So yeah, same stuff. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. I don't know if that's how you say Nathaniel. It's spelled a little bit different, but I'm going to go with it.
Sounds good.
On the 3rd day, Eliab, the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary.
Wait. It's going to be full of herbs. So we've got oil, bread, herbs. We're going to make some breaded chicken.
No, it's been the same every time. It's been fine flour mixed with oil for a meat offering.
Oh, I thought the one was just oil and the other one was flour.
No, both had both.
I'm disappointed.
And it was, bowl full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helon. On the 4th day of Elazar, the son of Shedeur, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil, for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Thank you. 1 kid of the goats for sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elazar the son of Shedeur. On the 5th day of Shelumiel the son of Surishardai, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. How many tribes fucking Israel got? 12?
Oh my God, please don't tell me we're going through the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. We got a couple more. We'll see.
Okay, all right.
Okay. He gave a silver
go.
charger and a bowl and a spoon and some animals. Got it?
Got it.
And he did some sacrifices.
And 6th day, same thing?
6th day, we got Eliasaph, the
All
son
right.
of Duel, prince of the children of Gad. And he offered a charger, a bowl, a spoon, and some animals. Okay? Keeping up?
Yep.
He sacrificed some
hard
stuff.
not to.
On the 7th day of Elishama, the son of Ammihud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered 1 charger, 1 silver bowl, a spoon, and some animals. He made some sacrifices. On the 8th day,
Do you think by now the 8th guy is like, oh shit, where's my silver bowl?
my spoon!
I gotta bring a silver bowl. I only have gold bowls.
You need to stop on the way there and get a veggie tray. On the 8th day, offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, prince of the children of Manasseh. His offering was a silver charger, a bowl, a spoon, some animals. I mean, these are just, I'm skimming all these paragraphs, and they're the exact same words written over and over again. So
I believe you.
Nobody's missing out here, just so you know.
We're not worried about it.
Hey, I don't want to get tagged with like an abridged version of the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Like well, this is the unabridged. This is the whole shebang, people. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered a silver charger, a bowl, a spoon, and some animals. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered a charger, a bowl, a spoon, and some animals. On the 11th day, Pagiel, son of Okron, prince of children of Asher, offered a silver charger, a bowl, a spoon, and some animals. On the 12th day, Ahira, son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered a silver charger, a bowl, a spoon, and some animals. It's got to be it, right? 12 tribes of Israel. We went through all 12 days.
I don't know.
Wait a second. We didn't do the Levites. How did we get to 12? I don't know. I'm moving on. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. Why didn't he just say that to begin with?
Oh, yeah.
Just go to that sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels. Oh, a charger is not a horse.
Oh.
I thought it was a horse. What is a charger of silver? Like an iPhone charger?
I don't know.
Is it like I'm picturing like an oil lamp, like from Aladdin. All right, we're going to do some research and get back to you on what a charger is.
What's the...
All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece after the shekel of the sanctuary. All of the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offering, and the kids of the goats for the sin offering 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 24 bullocks, the rams 60, and the he-goats 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. And okay, what?
I think it's a plate.
It's a plate.
Yeah.
Like
And
a tray.
A charger. I think it's, yeah. I think it's like a...
It's like a TV tray.
No. It's like the plate that goes under the plate.
Oh,
I
fancy
believe.
plate.
Yeah. Or the plate that goes under the bowl. You know, like that thing.
Oh, okay.
A charger is a horse, by the way.
Yeah, I know that there's a horse called Charger, but that's what I was picturing them bringing, like this badass, like really expensive, like badass horse.
I was kind of wondering where are they putting all these horses, too.
Well, it did kind of catch me off guard when it first said it because we haven't heard about
Like a stable.
horses yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the Egyptians had chariots
Mm-hmm.
when they chased Moses, so I guess there's horses.
Yeah, there's got to be horses.
Okay. And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of the testimony, from between the two cherubim. And he spake unto him. Whoa, who do you think it's going to be? There's like just some dude got up in God's chair. I bet it's God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there was a cliffhanger. That was the end of the chapter. I guess you don't know that because you're not looking at the book.
Oh, no.
But somebody's up in the mercy seat and they spoke to Moses. That's the end of the chapter. It feels like this awesome cliffhanger. Chapter 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying... I thought you were going to say something.
I just thought it was really stupid how they ended the last chapter and now they're just, and God said.
Yeah, it was God. I tried to build some suspense there.
Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick.
That sounds like a riddle.
Why do you have to light the candlestick? The candlestick makes light.
Read it again.
It says, when thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. It means like light up the candlestick with lamps. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. Man, for God being so quiet these days,
Yeah.
he's like getting into the fucking details.
Yeah. He is micromanaging this.
And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So he made the candlestick. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purification upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites.
all right, so he's got to gather up all the Levites, shave them.
Mm-hmm. Baptize them.
Yeah, sprinkle water on them, and then sacrifice some more animals.
Mm.
Interesting. But why does it say to make an atonement for the Levites? What did the Levites do wrong? Like, you usually atone for a sin or a transgression of some kind.
I don't remember what they did.
I didn't say they did anything. Interesting.
And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them, and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn of the land of Egypt, I sanctioned them for myself.
Dude.
I mean, they're not killing them, right? Like, what does it mean when you make an offering of them? Like, are they just, like, showing them to the congregation? Like, all shaved? Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I think they're just making
They're just making a show of them.
Yeah.
Like, they're definitely not killing
No,
them,
I
right?
don't think
'Cause they have to
so.
take care of the tabernacle.
Right. They're like making a promise to him, you know?
Yeah. God's really proud of his murders in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real braggart about it.
Yeah. He is.
It's interesting.
And I have taken the Levites, for all the firstborn of the children of Israel, and I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary.
Okay, so what is this about? Is this just like so that I mean, he's basically, wouldn't call it slavery, but you're basically indenturing a whole tribe of people to one kind of work?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they owe him something.
Yeah, so yeah, it sounds
I
like
just don't remember what it was.
they haven't done anything. I mean, other than worship the golden calf when Moses came down. Maybe he's still pissed about that, but they killed everybody to get to they had everybody go out and kill their neighbor to atone for that. So I don't know what this is atonement for. It sounds like they're just making a big deal so none of the like young whippersnapper Levites be like, I don't want to work in the tabernacle, Dad. I want to be a musician. I want to get an English degree.
Well, hold up.
Oh, some research happening.
Okay, I'm not really finding like the reason why. Everybody's searching why are the Levites so special? Why are Levites chosen by God? Who?
Well, we know the answer. It's because that's who Aaron and Moses are descended of.
Yeah.
They're the ones making up these rules.
Levi's the third son from Jacob and Leah. Okay. And they had, and I guess Jacob had Moses, but Jacob didn't have all these people. Is Jacob not like the grandfather of like so many of these tribes? Or is he just the grandfather?
Yeah, he's one of the patriarchs, right?
I don't know.
He's
I'm
Israel,
so confused.
right? Isn't Jacob
Oh,
Israel?
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He changed his name to Israel.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
It's hard to keep up with all the J names.
It's really hard to keep up with all of this in general.
But no, that has nothing to do with Levi. Levi was one of the sons that went and with Simeon and killed all the people who.
Levi was?
Yeah. That's like one of the only things we got.
Or Judah.
No, Judah was the guy who slept with his daughter's wife, or his son's wife.
Mm. Oh, Aaron is the great-grandson of Levi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that because he's Moses' brother. We know that he's a
sure.
descendant
Well,
of
yeah,
Levi.
we know that. But I didn't know it was like great-grandson. He's like super closely related. This isn't that. Like, not too much time has passed.
Oh, no. Great-grandson's pretty far off.
Maybe.
Like, they didn't hang out. They didn't have any conversations.
No, yeah. Like, the girls knew their great-grandmother.
Did they?
Your
I guess so.
grandma? Both of them?
Yeah, I guess so.
They met.
Yeah, you're right.
They met 3 of them?
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of them as adults.
Sure.
That was
Sure.
what I was thinking of. But
This says the entire tribe of Levi served in the Holy Temple as singers, musicians, gatekeepers, etc.
oh, they did get to be
They
musicians.
did get to be musicians. That's why I told you to hold up earlier. Yeah. So
That answered none of my questions.
they're the ones who get to stay home and just be creative, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did they unto them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 25 years old and upward they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more.
So they don't have to work till they're 25 and they get to stop working when they're 50?
Yeah, that's a fantastic age of retirement. I have,
Yeah. And what, especially if they're living still to like 900.
There's no way they're living to 900. That was
hope
Genesis only, I think.
Well, I mean,
don't
it's
think
got to
anybody does that
slowly go down.
anymore.
So they're probably like 600 now.
No, I think they're just like normal people now. I think now that we're out of Genesis, we just get like regular.
We don't know that.
That's true. It didn't say.
This is just like, you think
Dude,
America's...
that would be amazing. Wish I could retire at 50 and live to be
Yeah.
900.
Sure. But like, you think America's corrupted with like, just, our government and, senators who get sent on fancy trips or fancy dinners or fancy, things
Oh, yeah.
in order to pass certain laws. This is like somebody just taking their whole family and whole extended family and just giving them the best jobs in the area.
Yeah.
This is, I just don't understand.
Yeah, one of
People have read this before and been like, this is fucked up, right? People have. We're not the first people to be like, wait, but this is their family.
No, I've heard like the best way to create an atheist is to actually read your holy book.
Yes, but I've never heard this before.
There's a lot of this I've never heard before. I think they lose a lot of people when they start getting to like 3 pages of spoons and bowls.
I'm sure. But I've never heard anybody be like, Moses is a scam artist.
Oh, no, I've never heard anybody with that either. I mean, I've just heard people refer to the Bible as, bullshit. But
Yeah, but he's pretty slimy.
yeah. What's it called when you have someone who's...
Nepotism.
No.
Oh.
You're real proud of that word.
I was trying to think of it earlier.
No, what's it called when you have someone who like bribes politicians? What's that position? That person?
The
Oh, it's gonna kill me.
Patriot keeps coming to my head.
No.
Oh
So like
my god.
like you have
Yeah.
like one of the most surreal experiences was when I was working for a check cashing company, and like on their like it was just like a normal position in the company was their person that was like paid to go to Washington and like lobby on behalf of the company. And it was just kind of eye-opening. It's just like, yeah, it's my job to go bribe these people. Take them out to fancy dinners and try to convince them to pass laws that benefit our company.
This is wild. This is so much worse than I thought it would be.
And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. I'm still stuck on, I wish I could retire at 50.
I'm just it's really easy to see how so many people get scammed nowadays. Like if you read this and you're not immediately seeing red flags,
Yeah.
like no wonder people are like,
Well, I just...
oh yeah, I'll invest in this.
Telling you, I just found out recently why all of those like scam texts and emails and stuff come in all misspelled and horrible grammar. It's because if you don't notice that stuff or it doesn't ring any alarm bells, you're going to be easier to scam and convince. So like the people that actually reply to something that says, a string of unintelligible misspellings, then they're like, oh great, found a dummy.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of dummies back then.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got one more chapter.
Sounds good.
Chapter 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the 1st month of the 2nd year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying,
Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. In the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it.
And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the 1st month at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. What does it mean to keep the Passover? Is that just a party? Isn't that like the leavened bread stuff where they only eat leavened bread and...
That's the thing where they put the blood on the door or something, and then...
Oh, yeah.
If
but
you...
they don't... That was just the first time. They don't... He
That
never
was
told
when-
them to do that every time. I know what Passover was when it happened. That's
Yeah.
when he killed all the
Killed
people.
all the
Or all the firstborn.
Egyptian, yeah.
But like the observance of Passover is like when they have to eat leavened bread.
Or don't
unleavened
eat
bread.
it, or I'm not sure, yeah.
It's some kind of party, right? It's a holiday. Okay.
A recognition of all of the little Egyptian babies being killed.
Yeah. What do you think really happened there? I mean, I know we've talked about it before, but
Hmm.
I mean, I know my theory was that they did it, and that's where all the blood and gore on their doorways came from.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's
Yeah,
such a
they had
weird
to have.
story.
They had to have just gotten. I mean, because to a certain point, when you're held captive, like you're gonna break at some point.
And then they ran away, and they were
Mhm.
chased, and they got away. And...
It was just a uprising revolt, and they were like, "Let's
Oh,
kill
that would
all
have been
their
such a better story.
let's kill all their babies." There's,
Ooh, that's
and leave.
dark.
They'll be devastated. They won't even be able to follow us.
Yeah,
That's sad.
that is sad. I'm not a fan of this delivering the sins of the father unto the generations.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Do Jesus people like Moses?
Do Jesus people like Moses?
Like the
yes.
Jesus freaks?
Jesus people love Moses.
Jesus freaks love Moses.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, So it's weird. They have a love-hate relationship with the Old Testament, from what I remember.
Okay.
Like, yes, they believe all this stuff, and they'll go to the ends of the earth defending that it's true. But they're like, oh, but that stuff doesn't really apply to us. We just follow Jesus.
This is all the First Testament,
Sometimes.
right?
Old Testament.
Old Testament. I feel like I'm regressing
We have been
here.
doing this a long time.
My body just it's attacking every bit of information that comes
don't-
in so it doesn't stick. It's like a virus.
I don't
Protecting
blame you.
myself from the virus.
But yes, this is the Old Testament. This is the Hebrew Bible. Like, this is what
Okay.
Judaism is.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm sure all the Jewish people love Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Real cool for them.
like one of these first prophets.
Imagine if you're in the Charizard family, you would be like not.
It's like, guys,
You'd be like,
Charizard's cool too.
Come
Issachar,
on.
Issachar.
We brought a charger and a
Yeah,
bowl too. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't really done anything. I mean, I guess he raised his hands and then won a battle, and he led them out of.
oh, he raised his hands. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they love him, is because he led them out of Egypt.
Is that why people raise their hands in church?
No, but that'd be awesome. Like, if we could actually like that's what the wave is at sporting events, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes pretty good sense.
It'd be great if that was like an actual. We could trace that.
If I keep my hands up, my team will win. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first wave. Was Moses and Aaron up on that hilltop. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. Okay, so they, I guess, had someone die, and so they weren't allowed to enter the tabernacle. This is my interpretation. I don't know if it's right. Because remember, there's all those rules
Yeah.
about leprosy and
Oh, yeah.
cleanliness rules
Yeah.
for when you have to stay away.
Mhm.
All right. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel? And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear that the Lord will command concerning you. I forgot I had to do that voice. Committed to it weeks ago. Got to stick with it. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover they shall keep it. But the man that is clean, and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin.
So God has PTO and bereavement.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're on holiday, you're fine.
Nice.
But if you're not clocked out, you got to do your job.
Yep.
Make your offerings, eat your bread.
And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land.
And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely, the tent of the testimony. And at even there was upon the tabernacle as it were the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was alway. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. At the commandment of the Lord the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandment of the Lord they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents, and according to the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. And so it was, when the cloud abode from even unto morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents, and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of the Lord they rested in the tents, and at the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. They kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses.
That was weird.
Yeah, why?
Why is it telling us the same thing over and over in like different order?
I don't know. That's just what this thing does. But I don't know. Why are they? I guess they only travel on sunny days when it's cloudy out and the tent is covered in clouds and mist. They stay put.
I mean, that's what I'd do.
I guess. I mean, why?
I wouldn't go hiking in the mist and the.
Where are they going anyway? They're
I
just
don't
looking
know.
for. I guess they're going back to Canaan, so they can take over. I thought they already did that though.
Yeah, I thought they were there. Like they built the whole church and everything.
Oh, but the church is like movable.
Is that what they're taking apart?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought they were going to go to war.
That's at the beginning of this, right? That's like people were getting ready for that.
Yeah. The beginning of Numbers.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Maybe they're following behind the war camp. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're definitely going back to take over the
Oh, yeah.
place.
They're
Okay.
definitely going to kill some people,
Yeah.
as it seems.
And they're just bringing up the rear.
They're going to kill all the Canaanites and Perizzites and Habalites and all those ites.
Mm-hmm.
It's my guess. All right. Well, we had quite a scare there where the computer was not plugged in behind me and just turned off randomly. But thank you, Aule, Tolkien, god of craft and building, for making the Adobe program so great at saving your work unsaved. We could have lost this entire podcast. But his divine craftsmanship made a MacBook that saved our podcast. Stay dumb, everybody.
Stay dumb.